live podcast around, live interviewing platform around, man.
Let's go. Yeah. Feeling like God. I got one foot in the sky. I'm on a whole nother vibe. Live. I think that you should subscribe. My neck is umbrella, which is wetter. My bitch is Cinderella, put wetter. I'm just applying pressure, never let up. Come in the vibe house, you get wet up. Yeah, I'm in the vibe house. This is a vibe now.
Welcome to the Vibe House. Only real ones sit on this couch. Today we got a special guest in the building. You know, my boy TmarzMusic, aka Mr. Vibe House Intro himself. Yes, I said it. Mr. Vibe House Intro himself. A lot of people love the intro and been asking me who did the intro. This the man right here that did the intro.
Yep.
So, on top, man, let the people know who you are, man. Give them a little bit about the origin, man.
My name is TmarzMusic. I'm from Greene County, Alabama. Representing Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Roll Tide, man. Shout out to the Vibe House for having me today.
Word.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm faded as fuck, but I'm gonna try to last with y'all.
That's how it's supposed to be. Faded sounds like a vibe, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, the people understand that, you know what I'm saying, for sure. So, you know, we got the origin, you know, T-Mar, man, the many hats, man. So, we can talk videography, we can talk music, but since I started with that intro, tell the people what happened with the intro, man. Let's talk about the intro a little bit, man.
Alright, so funny story, right? Do I start from Freak Man or do I start like...
However you want to start, bro.
God
I
damn.
already know. It's a couple different ways you can start.
So, right, so I met this dude, Freak Man, at a job that we worked. We used to work at this fucking furniture store, moving furniture, breaking our backs like dumbass niggas before we came up out this bitch. I ain't gonna even do it, but next time I'm gonna do it. Oh God, I'm gonna stun on y'all ass. But check this out. So I met Freak Man at the furniture store. We was moving furniture and shit. So I was like, hey, he was like, dude, ain't you dude? I was like, yeah, you dude? Ain't you dude? I was like, yeah. So then we locked in together and got down, shot a video, and then got down the road. He introduced me to his friend named Larry, right? So Larry, my homeboy,
AKA L, because he was starting to call
Mr.
me.
AKA Mr. fucking Vibe House.
For sure.
Pussy. This nigga is on your ass, but he gonna stun y'all next time. Check this out. So after that, right? So he introduced Larry to my music, right? And he was like, "Hey, dude, your shit fire, man. Hey, I want to start this business, Vibe House Studio." Crazy story. Vibe House Studio. You see, you watching it? Vibe House Studio. Yeah. So he was like, "I had an idea. I wanted you to do the intro for that shit." So one day we just decided to come over to my studio and goddamn hop in that bitch and do the intro, and this is what
Happy. You know what I'm saying?
we're gonna pop it up right here.
So much happy that the people love
And the Vibe House.
the Vibe House intro. You know what I'm saying? And at the beginning, man, when it first started off, man, I ain't know how it was gonna go. You know, we were sampling beats. We didn't even know that we was gonna go with the song, but
it was a lot of beats.
facts. And even before your name came up, bro, it was more like, okay, we just listening at different beats, and we gonna have a beat on the intro type of deal. And then, you know, being around you, hearing you freestyle.
You know what?
It
We was freestyling in the
It was
car,
hearing you
bro.
freestyle.
I missed a massive part of the, cause I ain't gonna lie, we was high as shit in the car while we was freestyling, so I don't remember half of the freestyles, half of the car rides that we ever took, but we was riding back and forth, doing videos around goddamn Atlanta, around, like, niggas was really like going crazy, hustling and shit, and we was freestyling the whole way in the car and shit, so that's why he was like, hey man, go ahead, I want you to do that intro for that shit. I was like, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, for sure. Like, people after hearing him freestyle, you know what I'm saying, that this dude got a hell of a voice. After hearing his voice, I was like, man, I need T-Mar on that intro, man. and he did what I knew he was gonna do. He came through and he dropped really a hit. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
Appreciate that shit, man.
Definitely. And we gonna get into the music in a minute, but we'll talk about the videography, man. You know what I'm saying? What made you get into videography, man?
So, I'm a businessman, right? I'm a businessman over everything. And before I was doing videography, I was actually doing audio production and studio work and graphic design and shit.
Right.
So I just looked at it like I started hanging out with Freakman the CEO. Shout out to Freakman the CEO.
We got a toast to the guy.
He's supposed to be here.
He's
right?
supposed
to be here, bro.
He definitely supposed to be here.
He ain't tripping.
Freak brings another element, and he probably gonna trip when he hear how many times his name was mentioned. But you know what I'm saying? Freak is one
His
of the
name
goats.
is always gonna be mentioned because he is deeply rooted in the roots of all of this shit.
For sure. And everybody respect that and everybody know that. You know what I'm saying? So let's toast up the Freak one time, bro. Gotta do that, bro. You gotta hit your cup after the toast, dog.
He at home editing and shit. I just hit it fast as fuck because I'm already at the bottom of this shit. I'm trying to preserve the last.
For sure. We got more. And you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like you said, Freak is definitely editor. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Cho. Cho got something coming, you know what I'm saying? He just shot Cho today, and that video is gonna go crazy, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to PIC, man.
Man,
Them niggas hard as fuck.
Shout out to PIC, the label.
Hey, we got
man.
something on the way too on the new project.
Man,
I ain't
shout
gonna
out to the boy, man. Shout out to goddamn Crack, Clorox, my boy Dame Dollar, you know what I'm saying? We already got something, but yeah, them boys definitely have the music, man, for sure. So back into what you were talking about though, man, just the videography thing, man. You know, you talked about, you know, you and Freak kind of getting into that, you know what I'm saying, and you know, a little bit about the origin of the videography thing, man. But how that's been going? How the video life been treating you?
I ain't gonna lie. That shit pretty dope. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, been traveling a lot, meeting a lot of new people. It's like I get to meet both sides of the industry now. I get to meet all the artists and shit, and then fucking managers, fucking club owners. Like I got numbers for everybody that's in the industry because I, you know what I'm saying, got so deep into it. You know what I'm saying. The more you make yourself needed, the more that you'll be, you know what I'm saying, you know, be able to be marketable, and a whole lot of people be wanting you. You feel me?
I feel
so, I started off on the phone, man. Believe it or not, my homeboy Freakman, he the one that inspired me to do that shit. I ain't gonna lie. We went to it was actually a PIC show that we went to the first time. Me and Freakman went out to a shoot together. He was like, "Hey man, come! I got this shoot. I want you to come out here with me and you know what I'm saying, help me out. You know, do whatever you can." So we went out that bitch, and I was like, "Damn man, this I ain't gonna lie. This what I want to do. This what I see myself doing." You know what I'm saying? And I saw how successful he was doing it, and I was like, "Damn, this what I'm gonna do." So I just took the time out and learned it. I went on YouTube University. Shout out to YouTube, because that shit is lit.
Shout out to YouTube.
If y'all ain't using YouTube to learn shit, y'all niggas is in the fucking past. Okay?
Sure. YouTube is one of the...
A lot of vital information is on YouTube for the free.
Word. And for the people that's following, like, understand that, like, YouTube is for the free, and it's a lot of valuable information on YouTube. So dig into that, whatever you want to do. Search that and study it on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be self-taught, that's one resource you can use, for sure. So, talk about a few places that, you know, videography have took you, man.
Shit. Man.
I know you shot something with TLC.
I ain't gonna lie, everywhere I go, I be high as fuck. So, let me see. Yeah.
I know you just recently shot something with TLC.
I just shot a video with TLC Cinco.
That's dope.
So yeah, that's on the way soon too. You know? So keep a lookout for that video. That shit gonna be hard as fuck.
Word up.
I just shot a video for SC Swift.
Swift, my boy.
Yo, that shit was hard as fuck. You just had him on here. That shit was dope. I can't wait to see that shit.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard, bro. Swift, talented, for for sure.
Yeah, he hard as fuck. Like,
Yes, sir.
hey, I knew that nigga was gonna be goddamn one of them goats.
See, yo.
Oh God.
Me too, bro. For sure. Yeah. With both hats though, like, you know, Swift
That
do
nigga
his,
producer.
he do his producing thing, and then he do his rap thing. And
Yeah.
he'll go there both of them. You know, we done talked about the videography, so, you know, let's bounce over to the music, man. What got you started with the music, man?
Oh, God damn. I just love these questions, man. I ain't gonna cap. I always been wanting to tell somebody I want to get this shit off my chest. Check me out. So I was in high school, right? I always, damn, do I want to start from the beginning of this? I gotta make a fast
give him
version
the
of the
raw.
beginning
Give
of
him
this
the
shit.
raw. You know,
So I
the
started
raw
playing
thing.
piano, man, in this private school, right? But it wasn't like no private school. Private school was like some different shit with like church and shit. That's a long ass story. I ain't gonna even go into all that shit. So I started playing piano. I was always interested in music as a kid. So my auntie Betty, shout out to Auntie Betty, and right now I haven't seen my auntie in a minute. So Auntie Betty showed me on the keyboard a few chords, and I just kept learning that shit. My dad showed me a few chords. I put two and two together. Started watching videos on YouTube about how to play. I typed in how to play this song, how to play this song, and then I gradually learned how to play a few chords and put them all together, and then I knew how to play piano. That shit crazy as fuck. But yeah, I learned how to play piano, and then I started hanging out with my cousin Cortez. Shout out to Cortez. Y'all can find his music on all fucking stores. Cortez McKinnon, nigga. He put me in the studio. He had a studio at his mom's crib in Hayes Court, which is in Tuscaloosa, West Side. You already know. Everything come from the West Side. So that shit started at Hayes Court. I got in his studio, man, and I made my first beat with a guitar.
Okay.
I sat down with a guitar, man, and I made a beat. I ain't gonna never forget that shit. It was about a girl that I was going through some shit with. So that's how I started on the music shit, man. And since then, I sat down and watched him, how he did it, how he mixed the shit. I sat down and learned that shit. And then since then, we got down, taught a whole bunch of army of other niggas how to do that shit. And I ain't gonna lie, we
Empire.
deeply knitted into the roots of all this music shit in Tuscaloosa. So yeah.
Dope,
man,
dope,
I got
man.
high hopes.
And that way, you know, you can bring up, you know, the community and everybody that's around you, you know what I'm saying? One time for the label, man. Shout out the label, man. I know you got a couple guys around you that you building with, man.
Yeah. Man, first of all, free Double K, man. Shit, I got my OG in this bitch Gator, man.
Shout out to Gator, man.
My cousin Cortez McKinnon, man. I got
Shout out to
Trado.
Cortez.
We got Jay Rich. We got Dre Tino. We got Jody Lamick, man. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. We ain't got nothing but bangers, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. If we blow tomorrow, nigga, we'll have hits for y'all ass for the rest of our life till we hit the grave. I ain't capping, but we ain't going out like no pussies. We gonna boss up. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't trying to rap forever, but I'm gonna be on y'all ass until I get out of this bitch.
Word up. So, you know, since we done got on the music, man, talk about obstacles, man, that you had to face, you know, during this journey of yours, man.
Man, god damn. I don't know where to start with that shit.
Whatever you want to share, man. Whatever you want to share, dog.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't fell out with family, sisters, brothers, cousins, a lot of people over this music shit. One thing I can say is I've been persistent from day one. I ain't never gave up. I ain't never switched up on my destiny because I knew that this was for me, and I knew I ain't have no other way. I work jobs, of course. Yeah, we all go through that phase where we feel like, hey, we finna boss up. I'm finna be a man. I'm finna finish my credit score. I'm talking about my dick gonna grow 3, 4, goddamn 5, 6 feet just from being bossed up and having your credit at a goddamn 875, 6,000. You know what I'm saying? My dad told me to go to school. My mom told me to go to school. But hey, nigga, I got out of that bitch in the 10th grade. I ain't gonna lie. Ain't nothing wrong with school, but I took the time out to open my eyes and You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna go too deep into all this shit, cause nigga, I'm gonna have a whole lot of time to tell y'all about this shit when I actually get on and have a bigger platform. But I just wanted to escape my shingles. We gonna leave it at that. So I decided to be independent and then form a network of independent individuals around me. And then I'm the co-CEO of a label called YGE, which stands for Young Gifted Entrepreneurs. And it's just a network of boss players with boss business on their mind, making hard ass hit records, nigga. I'm not capping you out. I ain't gonna lie. Them niggas is highly slept on, making hard ass hit records, but know how to record themselves. All of them are producers. All of them are their own boss. Nigga, they don't work for nobody. They record people from the studio, and that's how they make their living. And you know what I'm saying? We do videos, we do promo, all that shit, and we charge people for it. And that's how we make a living.
Man, definitely respect. Super respect, that, bro.
I don't know what the question was, but yeah, that's the
But
answer.
that was deep. And you know, one main thing I got out of that is, bro, y'all kicking it self-sufficient, bro. So one time for being
Kicking it
self-sufficient.
self-sufficient.
You know what I'm saying? Let's toast up to that.
I ain't gonna lie, I want some more sitting in my cup, though. Yeah.
We gonna get you right. We gonna definitely get you right, man. You know, I talk about the youth on the show because I feel like the youth is what's next. So for me, that's the most important. You know what I'm saying? Give the youth a message, man. What can you tell the youth, man, about, you know, videography or the music, man? Somebody that's want to get started, man. Somebody that's watching you, man.
Damn, that's a good question. Okay, so for the youth, I want y'all to follow your dreams. Don't get the fuck stuck up on what the fuck your father or your mother wants you to do. Cause nigga, when you really get in that situation, I got homies that's in the military. I got family that's in the military. I got family that's poor. Do what the fuck that make you happy, man. You only gonna get to live one fucking time. If you don't take nothing more serious than what the fuck I'm telling you right now, do what the fuck makes you happy. Goddamn, if that girl don't make you happy, leave that bitch. Okay? Leave that bitch. If that nigga don't make you happy, leave that dumbass nigga. That it's just simple as that. You only gonna live one fucking time. Make the best of that shit. Okay.
Word up. You know, another question, man. As far as up and coming projects, man, what you got in the works, man? You know, I've been doing my research. And I see you got something out there that said about 19 to 20K right now. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the Kinfolks.
Kinfolks, man.
Kinfolks is going crazy right now.
I ain't gonna lie. It was a little bitch ass little bit. But I went to jail for like 3 days, and I got in that bitch. I was like, damn, I need to drop Kinfolks because I'm feeling a certain type of way. My family, I ain't gonna lie, I'll be going through a whole lot of shit with my family and shit because they really want me to be on a whole different thing in life, and I really like the black sheep, and I'm really going my direction that I want to go in life, so they won't support a nigga. So when I was in there, that's all I was thinking of, man. And I got out, and I was like, I ain't for my kinfolk. So I dropped that shit. Damn, can you play that shit?
Hey, man, do your thing.
Did you play it? Oh, you played it already. But
I will drop Kinfolk in the description, so
yeah,
y'all.
If you listen to that
shit,
shit, just listen. I ain't gonna lie. Listen to what I say. I want to drop a lot of Easter eggs in my shit. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, give all y'all all the sauce, but I will give y'all some details. Yeah, it was about family and shit. But definitely go listen to that shit on YouTube. Go stream that shit, cause nigga, we trying to get paper out here, you dig?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was about family, and I hit up my boy. Shout out to Daniel J Films, the one that shot the video. That shit look good as fuck. If y'all ain't watched that shit, y'all niggas under a rock somewhere in Canada. No disrespect to Canada.
Shout out to Kinfolks. Toast up to Kinfolks. Last time I checked, I think it was at like 19K, but it's steady going up, man, for sure.
Yeah, that shit is 19K.
And as far as up and coming projects, bro, what you got up next, man?
We got an album called Level 6, right? It's a deep ass story behind Level 6, man. So it's gonna be a whole lot of street shit, a whole lot of shit dealing with me being on the streets, nigga being homeless, nigga really talking about what the fuck I got going on with me and not having money to feed myself, feed my family. It's really about what the fuck I be having going on, man. My entire 2020 encapsulated in the album, man. It's a lot of tracks that I gotta decipher through right now. But I'm gonna get y'all that shit by March 3rd, I promise.
March
You know what I'm
3rd.
saying? So look for that shit. It's gonna be on all stores, in your mama's store, your daddy's store, pussy.
March 3rd is going up for sure. And as far as, before we wrap this interview segment up, man, as far as vibe goes, man, tell the people what a T-Mars vibe is like, man.
T-Mars vibe, I ain't gonna lie. I'm turned. I'm the life of the party, but I'm also chill as fuck. I'm in the background. I don't really talk much. You gotta figure me out type nigga. I ain't never been no, I ain't gonna lie, I don't like no pussy ass nigga that talk too much. I don't trust niggas that talk too much. Nigga, it's something funny about niggas that talk too much. So I don't normally give details like this. That's what I'm saying. You can only get this shit from Vibe House Studio because nigga, everything
Only
official
from
over
Vibe
here.
House for
This
sure.
shit straight out the cereal box. I'm telling you. So yeah, with me being real reserved and shit. But yeah, my music is real about me, about what I'm going through. I'm talking about no cap.
So, you know, we got into some deep questions, man. I definitely, you know, appreciate that interview, man. It was lit. It was definitely authentic, you know what I'm saying? I'm big on being organic, man. And I feel like you really came through and you chopped it up on some real spiel, man. So I definitely appreciate that.
Thank you.
For sure.
I appreciate you having me.
For sure. At this point, man, we gonna wrap the interview segment up. So at this point, we gonna get into my favorite part of the show, which I'm still undefeated at. And you know I must say that every time. We gonna play a game of Connect Folk and see, you know, what my boy T-Mar gonna bring to the table. Let's get into that. I'm gonna roll with the red, you know what I'm saying? I'm ripping my red tonight. Let's get it.
Okay.
I'm already tell you I'm hitting that middle spot, man. Gotta do it. Okay.
I'm T-Bars. I can
Okay.
hit two of them.
To the head.
Hold
Oh.
on, wait. I'm gonna do one. There you go.
Okay. See what we gonna do. Okay. He moving quick. Oh, he quick. Yeah, he might. Okay. Come. He tries up. He already know his moves. I like that. I like that.
Oh, there.
That's a chance of a quick W right there. I warned you. Yeah. And the vibe goes on. You know what I'm saying? In typical T-Bar style, he must do some T-Bar shit.
I'm not good at losing. I ain't gonna cap.
We would.
I ain't gonna cap.
Hey, look.
Nigga better not win this shit.
We will get one in behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying, for sure. And I will not let you know how that turned out, but you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna hold it down. I had to give my boy T-Mars an L, man.
It fucked up, right?
He say we gonna have to get another one in on the next episode, which you know T-Mar got plenty of stuff coming, so we will be sitting here again, most definitely. But at this point, we gonna have the Vibe House Queen pull my boy T-Mar one of the thickest shots she can pull. So man, tell me your strategy doing the game, man. What you was thinking doing the game, bro?
During the game, I was going in it very optimistic, you know what I'm saying? I'm watching your pattern, you know what I'm saying? Trying to make sure that I'm blocking, but as well as blocking, I'm trying to make me an offensive pattern that's going to, you know what I'm saying, ultimately win me the game. You know what I'm saying? If you know anything about Connect Four. So check me out. You winning it. I mean, I thought I was winning until I was losing. That's the thing about Connect Four. you never know for real. You win.
Like it be really a bad thing.
Until
Like,
you fucking lose, I'm like, damn. You go, oh, yeah.
you would be watching like Office, like you would be thinking, oh, I got him, and then something happen, like quick. It can happen to anybody, like including me. Like it can happen, and I know that. You know what I'm saying? So right now, but still enjoy my throwing. So at this point, we gonna have our boy TmarzMusic perform the Vibe House anthem. A lot of people have been asking me who did the anthem. We got the man in the Vibe House tonight. So let's get into that, man. Let's get into it. It's gonna make you vibe your head off.
I hear you.
Bitch, I'm feeling that guy. I got one foot in the sky. I'm on the whole of the vibe. Live. I think that you should subscribe. My niggas umbrella with some butter. Cinderella with butter. I'm just a blind person, never let up. Come in the blind house and get wet up. Yeah.
We gonna have my boy T-Mar get into his shout out. Is it anybody you want to shout out at this point?
First of all, shout out to Vibe House for having me every day, man. Just one of the realest niggas I know. Shout out to goddamn CEO, my nigga cousin Cortez McKinnon. Shout out to OG Boy Gator, man. Some of the realest niggas in the fucking world. Shout out to Shane, man. Appreciate you for coming out today. Shout out to my mom, dad for goddamn never switching up. I ain't gonna lie, them motherfuckers ain't never switched up. Yeah, shout out to my all my fans, man. I wouldn't be who I am today without y'all supporting me and goddamn giving me the energy to continue throughout different tribulations.
Word up, word up. And you know, I'm gonna get into my few shout outs, you know, off the top. Shout out to my boy TmarzMusic, aka Mr. Vibe House intro. You know what I'm saying? He definitely did that. He definitely laid that thing down. You know, off top, so I'm gonna shout out 3D. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to 3D, the brand. My boy Tay TZ been out here a long time. He been doing this thing. Shout out to Tay with the 3D clothing. And, you know, it's getting better and it's getting bigger. Shout out to designer boy Treasy. We got Sorry Flamingo in the background. You know I'm shouting that out. I'm shouting out Walking Rich. And I'm definitely shouting out my dog Snoop. He laying over, but you know we shouting out Snoop every time. Shout out to the Vibe House Queen for coming through. Shout out to my boy Gator. Shout out to Free. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the world, man. Everybody that's watching, I appreciate that for sure. And you know how we wrapping it up.
Vibe house. We in the vibe house. We in the vibe house.